Go around the room. We'd like to hear where you started and where you are today.
I just wanted to say I'm really grateful.
Yeah, welcome.
Because it's been a journey, like what's transpired over the last 2 years, like so much loss and so much tears and so much change, and then at the same time, like having this community, this family, it has meant so much. It's like literally what has kept me going, what's kept Chris going. Like when his dad died, and we still showed up every week. We didn't take a break, and that's because of you guys. That's because of our love and commitment and passion to share this information, and not only share with the general public, but share it with people like you who are now going to go out and continue to share it with your community and your people. And that's really how we make the difference, is through you guys. And so it's been a lot. And we've all had some kind of upheaval. Did I know that this kind of major upheaval of losing our best friend, of losing grandpa, of just all the kind of like family drama and just like so much stuff? No, but I didn't know that was going to happen. I probably would have postponed it if I had. But at the end of the day, I'm really glad that we didn't. And this group right here is like, you guys are the number one. You guys are the pioneers. You guys are so, like, always so special. And I know that this is like a lifetime relationship family. And we're going to continue this work and continue to be in contact and to be in touch, no matter how it looks. Love you guys so much. So thank you. I've grown so much. I've learned so much. Even just like, this guy is like unbelievable unicorn, and everyone in here is a unicorn orca. And I just feel really blessed and grateful to be able to offer this service.
We love you guys.
I think your commitment and you showing up through all those challenges, that's kind of why we're with her today. The safety, the vulnerability, the commitment, that starts from you. And if you had not done that, it creates a space for us to loosen up. So that starts with you guys. And the fact that we're all still here is amazing.
Says a lot about you too.
I think pulling each other over the wall.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you.
No curative left behind.
No curative. Yeah, everyone's getting over that wall one way or the other.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and I'm just going to share a little bit about my transformation, my experience here with the Curatives. I started with a pretty extensive background with body work and some healing arts, except I knew there was always something missing. And the journey started, I realized in the previous classes, I fixed my own shoulder. And I felt like with Chris and Parisa and this program, overall this program, that they had the qualities without the ego that I really wanted the information. I just wanted clear, concise information, and what I was able to get out of that, a better understanding of myself, my relationship with my husband, my children's, dealing with some challenges that have come up. And I feel like I have more to offer the world. It sounds kind of corny, but that's coming from my heart.
Hi, I'm Eric. I started the Qigong Teacher Training several years ago. I don't remember what year it was. So excited. And then when they finally announced that we're starting, I was like, all right, let's go. I learned so much. It's changed my life. Currently working with my son every week. I'm seeing a change with him already. I'm working on a few people anyways. This changed my life. I feel blessed to be part of this Chi family. I must have cried. Thank you for everybody for supporting me. Okay.
Thanks,
That's-
Eric.
I just learned a lot about myself, and that I need. I've got a long way to go, but I've learned a lot. I'm ready to launch this next week. As far as
Launch
I'm gonna start texting my website to I don't know how many people.
and start working with clients.
Yeah, starting to learn to be less controlling, which is a trait. I used to be really stubborn years ago. Before I met Chris, I was really stubborn. This is back in the 90s. It's in a better place. I love this class. I kept telling Chris how much I love the class, and then when we were doing the review, I was like, oh, I love this because it's like, so half the stuff is like I can grasp it, but I want to keep studying. I think like when I got my black belt in karate, that's when I realized I was just a beginner, and that's how I feel right now. Now I'm a beginner, even though I have this knowledge. So now it's time to really learn it and put it together.
Apply the practice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So,
Thank you.
Thank you, and Chris.
So proud of you.
I'm Jen, wood type, which is connected to the eyes. So all of this is actually, my wood type. Qigong was the thing that I didn't know that I needed. I'm strong, I can do shit myself, wood type. Hey, check out my eyebrows, they're getting better.
More friends.
More friends, look at this. I need other people help. You can be very successful, be very driven, be very put together, lacking some things in some areas, and this course has helped me to be softer, be more open, be more patient, and to process stuff that I didn't even know that I needed to process. And it's ignited a passion. I've always loved the body. Thought I wanted to do physical therapy, and then went down a different road. But I just feel the chi inside of me just like bursting out, because I just want to tell everyone, do you know that this beautiful thing is out there? And I thank Parisa and Chris so much for allowing us to be able to grow and to really understand and not just be cookie cutters who are just like putting stuff out there without really any understanding behind it, and allowing us to go through all the transformation. It's just been, again, a really beautiful thing. So there's been a lot of transformation for me personally and in my family life and my marriage and my connection with my children. And so I'm meeting beautiful people who are going to be imprinted on my heart forever.
Aww.
And I think that's my 3 minutes. So, and Megan's here. Yay!
And Feather, when I started this program, I always knew that I was meant to be doing something different with my life. I was meant to have hone these gifts that I knew I had. I just didn't know what was the right way or the right outlet. And when this came into my life, it felt so clear and obvious, where I was like, this is a way that I can finally learn so many things. But along the way, it was like I became so broken down, being aware of all of these things that I was like, these things that are wrong with me. The more I learned about stuff, the more I was like, oh my gosh, now I feel like I'm so broken. But I'm learning that I can still be this role and have all these things within me that I can be working on and healing. Eric was right that it's just the beginning, that we're learning how to go this deep within ourselves, so that way we can show up and see the depth within other people, see the hurt, see the pain that things are coming from, so we can be able to speak to them from a true place of empathy. And that takes fucking balls for us to do that within our goddamn selves. Big old balls. And I'm very proud that a lot of things that I didn't realize I was looking at to help other people were things I was learning to help heal within myself, and I'm seeing how everything is all connected and related, and it is just the beginning. And I don't fully know where things are going to take me, but I know it's in this direction, and I'm excited to see where that ends up at the end of the day.
Hello, everybody. My name is Christine, and I started this journey with Chris and Parisa in 2015.
Almost
It's
10
been a
years.
long journey. Yeah, I've invested so much time into you guys, and you guys have invested so much time into me. So I'm so appreciative of everything that I've learned, everything that I've experienced. You guys have brought a different window and light into my life, not only my life, but my kids. And it's definitely been a life changer for me. I started as a client, coming in lost. I didn't know what to expect. And then I became a teacher. I learning and meeting more people. And now I'm with you guys as a curative. And it's been very interesting. And the journey has been amazing. It had its ups and downs. And I'm so glad you guys never gave up on me. I appreciate it because I've gone through so much with you guys. I had lost my mom. I was going through a lot. And I never, you guys kept me going. Don't skip class. Come to cupping class. Because you guys were it was rough. It's been rough times. And I'm so glad you guys pushed me. And you guys saw something in me that I probably would never be able to see in myself. And I'm so appreciative of that. You guys gave me this opportunity to take on a business, and that's a whole another aspect of this journey. And there was just so much to grasp here. And you're right, you guys are all right. I'm gonna jump on that. It's the beginning of all of this. And I don't know where it's gonna lead to next, but I know it's gonna change lives, and I know it's changed my life. And I hope it changes others the way that it's changed me. So I love you guys.
Love you
And
too.
I love everybody here. So I currently own Morning Crane in San Jose. And I also do Curative Qigong as well. The same. Chris has been my mentor. Basically, everything you guys have learned, taught me, I have grasped and used and utilized. I do cupping, I do massage, I implement a lot of the things that I've learned into the services that I provide. And then I teach classes, and then now I'm jumping into doing the Spanish conversion of this practice that I really, really want to focus on and hone in on, because
The Spanish-speaking community.
because there's a community that comes from me, from my culture, my life, and who I am as a person and where I come from. And I really want to dive into that and help that community.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
They love you. We love you.
Similar to Christine, I met Chris and Parisa at 1440, so I think that was 2015 or 2014 too. And I had just gone through a very traumatic situation with my brother, and there was a big emotional release in the class, and there's still emotional releases happening, but that was a connection for me, and I started taking the teacher training courses, so I took 2 of those, and I remember saying at the end of that last class that this is going to be my 4th career, and it is going to happen, and I'm really excited because you guys called me and said I'm doing medical Qigong, so you guys have to sign up, and I'm like, okay. The universe really, once you put out there, it really does happen. I'm going to be a wellness coordinator. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I thought this is really going to come together because our staff and teachers and administrators really need to be healthy, and there's a lot that cycles through the children as well as the staff. So I'm excited to bring these practices to them and your stories, and it's just really been wonderful, and I'm just excited to see what comes next.
Yeah, we love you, Sherry.
What's up? My name's Hope. Let's see, when I first found out about Parisa and Chris through Sonia Barrett. I was listening to her radio broadcast, and I saw that she was certified in Qigong, so I sent her an email asking, where did you get certified? That sounds so interesting. I want to do that too. And so when I first saw the Chi Club with the puppets, I was kind of like what the hell is this? used to things being very serious and not playful. That's one thing that made me want to continue with Chris and Parisa, because even though I'm not really into the puppet thing, Chris can do whatever is his style and not be afraid about that, and have that confidence. So I was really interested in that, and also, of course, Eastern medicine. Without Qigong, I wouldn't have given myself permission to explore what would be a more sincere path for me. And it has led me to emphasize a sincere life, which can be frustrating. It's just when you think you have everything set up, you need to have the courage to knock it over and say, you know what, this isn't a sincere life for me. And seeing that passion that Chris has for always wanting to know more and more knowledge and how to heal people, I see that in you all. And I realized, you know what, I don't have that passion, but it helped me explore where my passion is at. So very grateful to be here and to have met both of you.
And you're a great teacher.
Yeah.
No
Yes.
matter what it is you decide to teach. Yeah. You have that special je ne sais quoi.
Great insight too.
Yeah,
And a great artist.
a great artist,
And an amazing cook.
musician,
Okay.
and don't forget a good friend. So.
I was just thinking to say that.
Yay! Hello.
My name is Tom. I basically went through hell on multiple topics, and all the things that you could ever imagine that's in my life. Michelle got me to a Qigong class because I was literally exploding from the inside out, and I was basically going to explode. It was like that. And then I showed Chris what I dreamt, and that basically is my hands are healing hands. And so in the dream, it was like undeniable. But you just don't go to anyone and say that. And then you got to trust your teacher, and like, who's your teacher going to be, and because anyhow, so over a period of time, a friend of mine, his name is John Rodell, he told me, say yes to your heart, say yes to the unexpected, and stay true to your own authentic self without the gatekeepers. Without the gatekeepers. That's, at the end of the day, what I did. I embodied that. And the results are, if we do the inner work, then we can walk in other people's shoes. And so now what I'm noticing is people will randomly come up to me and not even know me and say, how do I cure my anxiety? And then, or I'm teaching a session, out of all the men, we did it and everything, and we took a few hour break, and then it was a great big, everyone was sitting in a big circle after a few hour break. And the host, Richard, was saying, does anyone have anything they'd like to share? And then a veteran said, all the pain in my side is gone. Like he couldn't walk up the mountain, and the pain was gone, so he did walk up the mountain. And anyone that's ever been there, it's like a no-nonsense mountain. And then the presenter said all of his lower back pain was gone. And then, to my surprise, the guy right next to me, he says, I just had shoulder surgery and all my pain's gone. And I'm all, really? Like, I was just like not expecting that, and that's after 45 minutes. And I get to see these things happen, literally right before my eyes. After going through all that hard work and all those tears and all those things you just got to get out of you, I'm noticing I'm walking a little bit lighter, a little bit more accepting. When people come up to me, I'm more empathetic and compassionate, and it's just so grateful to be able to make a difference in the world. I don't really know where this is going, but if Chris and Parisa ask me to do something, I'm not going to tell them no. So I'll just do it. So.
Thank you, we love you.
Right,
Yay.
This is where I need to be. This is my calling. And it's thanks to Chris and Parisa and my Chi Orca family that I'm able to sail in a new direction that is scary as fuck, but it's so worth it because we've got each other. I got Tom, the pinky thumb breath. You tell me the pinky thumb, you're like, just do the pinky thumb breath while you drive, do it all the time. I'm like, I taught my 8th graders pinky thumb breath, graduation day. They all stood up and they said, pinky thumb breath! We have made differences in so many people's lives and we don't even know it. It just happens. And I think we take it for granted. It's like, oh, we're just doing our thing. But it's like rippling effect to others. And Chris, that gallbladder 28 release today you did on me, I will not, that's like totally changed my whole way of being. And then Feather getting the fingers in the mouth, moving around. I'm like,
I'll put my fingers in your mouth any day.
You guys have been the lighthouse that has kept me going and grounded in this work of process and love and light, and you guys showing up and being just genuine. We've got each other, and we've got so many things that are beyond my imagination that are helping us get through life and to help and just working through us to help this planet. And you are my sanity, you are my happiness, you are my family. And thanks to you, we could do anything.
Yeah.
We
Anything.
can do anything.
That's right. Greater works.
Let's start. All right, that was that GB 27.
Drop that mic.
At the very beginning of all this, I told everybody that we had a lot of people sign up or that were interested. And from what I've seen throughout the years is that with Qigong, and this is the big difference that we're trying to do. I'm not saying that I don't have a big ego, because I do, at some level. I'm a work in progress. But from what I've seen from a lot of these other instructors is that it's really about them, how big they look, how much money they could pull in. And for us, you guys invested in yourselves, right? Financially, big investment. For some people is a huge stretch. And our purpose was not how many students that we could have, it was the quality of the students, period. If you didn't have we didn't see that level of integrity and character in you, then you weren't invited.
We love you.
We love you, Chris.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me.
Anyways, going back to like what Parisa was saying, you know, the key is, and this is one of the things that we pride ourselves on, is that no matter what's going on in our life, we show up. And with the county, we've had that contract since 2015 and have not missed one class. Have not missed one class, have not said no to anybody, right? And the same thing with you guys. So that's what I tell Parisa, like, you know, we still show up no matter what, because this is what shows them. And you know me, I love to joke around. But then what I found is being the head instructor, or the master instructor for this curative program, that also I had to be kind of like the mentor, the hammer. Yeah, kind of like the hammer. I've had, with some of you, have had some pretty intense conversations, and we've had those conversations out of love, because if nobody else is saying anything and I see something, then I have to say something. And I try to sugarcoat it as much as I can, but not always very good at it. That's my wood personality. But what I see in you guys is no matter what you guys decide to do with this, you guys are all exceptional at what you do. You guys have learned so much. You guys have grown so much. And we do. This is a tight-knit community. We are paving a new road, a pathway, curative Qigong, not medical Qigong. And that's the cool thing about all these new opportunities that are happening is that you guys, being the pioneer group, get to enjoy, dive in as deep as you want with us as we continue this journey. But no matter what, I'm not stopping. I don't care who it is. I don't care what it is. I'm not stopping. We're moving forward. We have a vision. And you guys are part of that vision. And, you know, and I'm grateful that you're in our lives because we got to see you grow. You got to see us grow. Wrap this up. Anyways, I love and appreciate you guys and thankful that this was the group, which was the kickstarting group, because you guys are strong individuals and courageous. And, you know, Tom always says to me, you know, you're like David and David Goliath. I don't know that much about the Bible, so I had to get a book on tape of the book of Samuel, right? Yeah, to understand the story behind it. But to me, David I have your guys' support, so it's not just me, right? I might be leading the train, but it's you guys pushing the train as well. So love and appreciate you guys. Congratulations, you guys are amazing.
Amazing!
Oh yeah!
Go,